schools, it's so easy to say, well, we can't cut math, we can't cut science, we can't cut English, we can't cut social studies, and we still have to come up with all this money. So, well, let's get rid of art, let's get rid of music, and let's get rid of this and that and the other thing. And it's a shame because it's just easy for people to do that, and people don't often realize that how important it is for reasons other than the academic reasons, and and it's a shame.
I've been playing violin for 7 years now, and I grew up to be very passionate about music. I'm really grateful to have a good string program in middle school and high school. Sometimes, though, with a really busy schedule due to a heavy academic workload, practicing gets put on the back burner. But that doesn't mean that it's any less important than my studies, nor is it any less important of a curriculum to have in public schools. I grew up in our music program and matured through these years of experience. It's a part of my personal identity, and the thought of not having that part of me is almost disturbing. For me and so many others, having a music education is vital in public schools. If not for our music program, I wouldn't be playing violin at all.
I've been playing clarinet for 6.5 years, and I love going to band every day at school. Outside of school, I'm really busy with dance and homework, but with band, it is my time to relax and get my mind off of things, to just play great music and enjoy the moment. I really enjoy every aspect of the band program outside of school, such as competing in District Solo and Ensemble Festival. It's a time to challenge myself and see how much I've grown as a musician year to year. It's amazing to look back and see how much I have progressed throughout my musical journey.
Well, just music in general, first of all, is very beneficial to cognitive development and cognitive improvement. The music and language are both in the same part of the brain, but the great thing about music is that music activates almost all areas of the brain at the same time. So you get a connection to the emotional center of your brain, to the movement center of your brain, to the memory part of your brain, as well as the cognitive processing part of your brain. And this is why music is so important for cognitive development, because when you're engaged in music, you're really kind of teaching your brain how to work all together at the same time. It's one of the reasons that music makes it so much easier to remember things, like why you can remember all the song lyrics for something, but you can't remember your vocab list from last week. If you set that vocab list to music, you would remember it a lot easier.
In the past year, I've studied the validity of the Mozart effect in psychology concerning the counterintuitive prediction of the hemispheric hypothesis, the idea that musicians process music in both hemispheres of their brains. This is due to creating many neural pathways throughout the brain, connecting the hemispheres and their respective lobes at a young age, and exercising and strengthening these pathways throughout childhood and adolescence.
Especially, I see this a lot in high school. They use a lot of their analytical brain, they use a lot of math, a lot of science brain, but I feel like music, you're able to use both sides. You're able to use not only the analytical, but also that creative side, which I think is very important for developing into, a functioning adult.
In the study Rauscher et al., it has been famously observed that students who have received music education have earned higher test scores in a variety of academic subjects, such as math, science, social studies, and reading, as shown in this graph.
I know that there are positive correlations between how students do in math and science and other academic areas that who participate in music. Certainly anecdotally, I have a lot of students who are high achievers in math and science who are also high achievers in music. And I know that one of my college professors had said that there were big name medical schools that are on the East Coast that would recruit music majors who, people didn't necessarily, they weren't looking at the pre-med majors, they were looking at music majors because they liked how their brains operated.
Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. Okay, messed up. It was making me nervous. It's okay. Okay, let me try it one more time without you filming me. Ah! Oh my god!
I don't know, I even know that, like when like little kids do that, like 6th graders, and they listen to their concert and it's a good performance, all they can think about is all the things that are bad.
Yep.
So
Yeah.
that's,
There's someone else in ours.
so look, I mean, I think that's a good thing. There are a whole lot of ways that music ed and school especially can be a big deal in someone's life. First off, there's students who they want that to be their career path. So if that's not really an option for them, and ensemble playing is something that they won't get an opportunity to do. So that's the first thing. The other one is a big one, and that's for the students who maybe don't want to, or don't plan to make music a career, but they enjoy it. They enjoy being part of something that's a piece of a larger whole.
Being surrounded by so many talented students allows me to grow as a person overall. I learned very fast as a band student that not one person is unimportant to the band. I love being a part of something greater than I can comprehend.
Be a visible supporter of it. Go to concerts that not only like school concerts, but when there are concerts that every time there's live music that you get a chance to see it, because it's number one, there's the excitement of seeing things live. It's really easy when you can look up videos and all that kind of stuff to not experience it live, but it's a different thing altogether when it's live, and it's really thrilling to see live music because you communicate with the audience.
Even though I don't plan to pursue music as a career, it's a passion very dear to my heart. It has enriched me and is something I want to continue after my formal education. I've become more disciplined and responsible as a person, as well as having learned how to express myself in a beautiful way.
Easy come, easy go, that's just how you live. Oh, take it all, but you never give. Should've known you was trouble from the first kiss. Had your eyes wide open, why were they open? Gave you all I had and you tossed it in the trash. You tossed it in the trash, you did. To give me all your love is all I ever ask. What you don't understand. I'd catch a grenade for you, throw my head on a blade for you. I'd jump in front of a train for you. You know I'd do anything.